For many Black elders in Austin, when they stroll community streets, they're also walking down memory lane.
But for some, those memories start to slowly fade as the years pass. KXAN's Jennifer Sanders sat down with two women who are using their voices and life experiences to help with that.
Isn't it a beautiful day?
She's 81 years old.
Who would have thought?
But not many people can keep up.
In February, no less.
With Nethelyn Coleman, her goal is to walk about 12,000 steps a day.
Sometimes I go under, but most of the time I go over. I think that gets me by.
And so does this.
It's a slow-moving disease. At least for me, it was.
She was evaluated by a doctor after she started noticing problems with her memory and eventually parts of her speech. She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, a disease that took her mom.
She passed away in 1998.
But memories of her mother, her family, and friends line the walls of Coleman's bedroom.
This is my son when he got married.
She can tell you who, when, and where they were taken. She still drives her car and remains active each day.
The strangest thing about this disease is I feel fine, except I just cannot remember a whole lot of stuff.
Since her diagnosis 9 years ago, she's made it her mission to share her story to help others.
The support group is needed.
Just like Melanie Nash, a community educator and faith outreach representative for the Alzheimer's Association.
My dad was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease with Lewy body dementia.
Her father, a lifelong educator who inspired so many, later died. But his legacy lives on through Melanie.
When I was going through the thick of it, I just said, if I only had this information.
That's why she's launching an Alzheimer's educational series, as well as support groups next month in East Austin churches, like here at St. James Missionary Baptist Church. It'll help caregivers, those with the disease, and others who need help navigating the longest goodbye.
Because our community is disproportionately likely to experience this at some point in their life, you need to be able to recognize the symptoms.
According to the Alzheimer's Association, more than 6 million are living with the disease. Whites make up much of that number, but research shows that blacks are at a higher risk and less likely to see a healthcare provider for diagnosis or treatment of Alzheimer's disease. Oftentimes, it's due to systemic barriers in healthcare.
Stigma prevents a lot of people from seeking health care and even going to the doctor because they're afraid of what they might be told.
Alyssa Aguirre is the Assistant Director of Dementia Care Transformation at UT's Dell Medical School. She, too, has lost family members to the disease, but says there's still hope after diagnosis.
I've worked with so many individuals who have mild cognitive impairment or early stage Alzheimer's disease. Some of them are still working, still driving, volunteering, and active in their community.
Nethelyn Coleman, even after 9 years with the disease, is an example of that. For her, she says early detection was key, which could help her be around for her 3 grandchildren.
One is a freshman in college. One is a sophomore in high school, and one is in 5th grade. So I would like to be able to see them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it for that last one. I'm still hanging in. So for the most part, I think I can be around. I hope I can be around for a little bit longer.
The Alzheimer's educational series will kick off in March, and the support groups will follow a short time after. We posted all of this information as well as some helpful resources on KXAN.com.